Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. The phone is a little topsy-turvy. Probably already recognized that by now. It's a little topsy-turvy. Hopefully it will stay where it is. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Got a couple minutes. Want to say hello and do a reading, see what's going on in the nature of oneself, in the nature of the all, in the nature of the collective. How y'all doing out there in YouTube land? Hey, hey, hey. It is supposedly be a Wednesday, okay? It's supposed to be Wednesday, the day of swords, the day of air, Mercurian energy, if I'm on the right day. Yeah. Mercurian energy. So let's utilize our words, utilize our mental frequency to uplift the nature of oneself here in this planetary forces here, in the nature of awe of your presence, okay? To glorify in oneself using the power of the tongue. To glorify awe with positivity. And thank y'all for being here. Let's get into it. So here are the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck. You know what I'm saying? We've been with it for some time. And I think we're just going to do a collective reading ultimately and see what goes on or what's happening. Okay, so we're going to start here in a little bit. Don't forget to like. You know what I'm saying? We got to beg for likes here up on YouTube. Yeah, maybe I should just probably put this right here for now. Don't forget to like. Check out my website, realityimbalance.com. We'll do that for now. Okay, let's get into it. I really don't like that. So I'm going to just switch it. Sorry, y'all. You know, there's nothing more annoying than somebody who's been trying to set their camera up over and over and over again as it keeps falling. Hope y'all day is magnificent and glorious. Okay, I send you all positive and uplifting energy working from the highest realms of you and your ancestry. Hello. It's still morning over here. Good morning. Sending everyone the gratitude and upliftment from nature, the presence of your ancestors, beings within nature around you, within all of the planets, within all of the birds, okay, with all of the seeds in the ground that has already been manifested, okay? I send you all gratitude and grace. Okay, oh God, who's messaged me? Don't forget to like the stream. So like I was saying earlier, I think I was just kind of really talking to myself or talking out loud. So today is Wednesday, Mercurian energy. You're using the power of the word, using your swords to bring, I don't know why they keep saying glory, like just bringing glory. However glory means for you. It could be bliss and it could just be in, being in your glory. Okay, gratitude, being the glory of the high priestess is Marie Laveau, the magician, and what we were talking about, okay, receiving information from the around you, receiving all of the secrets. Okay, this person's outside, and this is like an older individual too, so there's going to be like a lot of change of this spiritual natural way of receiving and perceiving, as this bird here is whispering in this older like influence type of energy here, ear receiving so much knowledge and information. Okay, maybe this individual person may not know that, but they're receiving frequencies from the sources, like I was just saying, from outside of where your ancestry lies in this planet, okay, within nature, right, in this Santeria kind of form. But here we have like a form of another great mother here through this change, with Grand Ebo. Grand Ebo is the great mother, the grandmother, y'all, the grandmother. And the first card here, of course, is Marie Laveau, the high priestess, who's given us access, or who has already gained the access here of this person of high influential access to your skills and your talents. Okay, so use that at your will, all greater things. So meaning, don't let things on the external operate your force fields of your internal yourself, right? The internal aspects of yourself, the foundations of yourself, right, is all internal, not allowing external things to factor in your health, your wellness, your happiness, your love, all of these things, because it has a right to control you, right? Receiving, oh, I'm sorry, wrong card. Receiving secrets from your ancestry, okay, through the great mother, grand evil nature. She's outside on the balcony by herself, okay? Mm-hmm. What else we got to say? Because those two cards are interesting. Marie Laveau and Grand Evil. The energy right there is so telling, right? Dealing with a, okay, so we have this change, just to the ability. All right, so another number two. So we got two changes going on here. We got two changes with this high priestess. All right, manifestation already here. In the dark room, because when I look at these cowrie shells, it's in the black and in the darkness here. So individual, collective, a person is working with their craft, their highest ability of their crafts. And a lot of times for me, that means transmuting, which we were just talking about. Um, Transmuting external things. Okay. We was really kind of getting derogatory before we had even started the camera, right? You know what I'm saying? Because external things, we'll come back to it. I don't, want to chase a lot of people away, because we were really getting down to like the real sex and the death type of derogatory conversation. Me and Spirit here, because I'm being nice when I'm saying that these outside external forces, having control of your health, your wellness, how you go about your perspective and of yourself, even especially on a perspective of yourself, which is mean that they are those things are the true operation. You know what I'm saying? So we have to think who's really operating who here, who's really in charge here. Is it the internal self that's in charge? Okay, which is going to protect and transmute any external. So this is having control and power of your craft in this darkness. You're receiving messages, change and stability. You have to change, because change can always, at any given moment, at any given second, change is inevitable. It's like the wild card always being present out here. It's like gang on these externals, right? You have to, you know what I'm saying? It's inevitable. That's why I think that we got these two number twos here, because this change here on this earth is fluid. It's not a linear type of outlook, right? So with that, it can make a person be crazy and bipolar, because, oh man, we on this crazy ass roller coaster ride. So are your emotions going to change within that roller coaster ride, because there's so much going on right now in 2025? Or you are in charge of your internal, because that is a big huge factor here. Are you really in charge of the internal things that are going on within yourself? Having that grounded and having that foundational, you already know this is a game. Who's playing it? Who's playing it? Right? Who's playing it? Who are you? Who? Who are you? Who? Who are you? Who? Okay, Mambo. I think we were on live late the other night and we were talking about how these cards have levels to hierarchical. Okay, I know most of the people understand hierarchical because we're on in this system of patriarchy and they deal with hierarchy, right? So within this plane of Congo hierarchical Mambo field, she is like, well, rank in the second, right? Marie Laveau rank as first. And this card that came out is like the personality, the present of the attachment of what we always talk about here, right? So not only we're still in Aries. Yeah, we're still in Aries, but right now what's really populating for us in this energetic reading, we got a bunch of high female energy. Okay, Marie Laveau, okay, the high priestess. We have the great mother and grand evil. We have a reflection of Oldemir, which is an aspect of Oldemir, but it's just Olafie. And then we have Congo here with Mambo, the great presence of emotional stability, attraction, magnetic, perceiving through, knowing how to operate through all of those higher frequencies and any level of frequencies of the emotion, either if it's Venus or if it's the moon or any frequency of reflections. Okay, here, excuse me. Oh my God. Any reflections of dealing with water, moon, mirrors, and things like that. Here is always the craft. So, gratitude. Let's give one more card because I'm going to head out, y'all, and go get some work done. It's still early. Ashe, gratitude. So today is Wednesday, Mercurian day. I think the moon may or may not be in Leo. I know we have a full moon coming up here in a couple of days, right? Today is the number 9 day of transformation, right? I'm always considering like those communication tools that we have access to that you can like just look at. What's today? What's the number of today? How is the planetary alignments working? What is your focus and goals today? How are you working through your emotions, your feelings today? Are you working through the mind today? Like understanding the true nature of oneself on this day. So today is 9 transformation. So that is giving us change. So we have a bunch of change going on today, y'all. We have a change through stability, okay? And we have change with receiving all this wisdom from your ancestors, the nature outside this bird came from, you know, outside, which is you. You outside and you within, all right? Receiving the highest, whatever. This is kind of like foreseeing as well when I see like birds coming around. Foreseeing, having foresight, receiving foresight, because like change is inevitable, as what we were just saying right here on this earth here. We always have cycles, we always go through phases, you know what I'm saying? Today is Wednesday, supposedly tomorrow's going to be Thursday, you know what I'm saying? That's another form of a change. So having foresight throughout all of those changes. Okay, that's going on. Change is the ticket for today. Having mastery, transmuting into highest level. So here I feel like it's the moon. Here it's the moon in reflection. Here's the moon in reflection of all. But God, yeah, Congo, she's really dealing with water. She's really doing the magnification. I'm sorry if I butcher that. Oh my word up. Okay. Of the atmosphere and all of the waters. Here is like this magic craft in this blackness of being able to move at any will and at any direction, knowing that through this change that is cycling today, that you have control of the external. Okay? By having the control of the internal, this is a complete control of the internal. Control of the internal. Okay, I don't know why he's over here by this window. That was super close. Okay, let's do one more card, y'all. Let's do one more card. So, what else can we say in the presence and the collection of today and the collective nature of oneself? Ashe. Don't be afraid of the Congo and the natural ability to tap into the emotions. You don't have to be crazy. I mean, I don't like to say crazy. There's so much going on out here that people are being influenced by a lot of different energies. So it's difficult for most people to ground themselves with so much influences out here. It can make an individual crazy. You know what I'm saying? People have to find their own balance and grounding in their own way. So what other ways can we ground for today with this change through stability? Look like we already got the arts. We woke up with the arts, okay? And this is seeing foresight for this full moon that's coming out as well. Given as much foresight was coming out in this full moon as well with Marie Laveau. Because we're receiving so much foresight, okay? Ashe, give thanks to the ancestry. Is there another card that we can build off of? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. There we go. Sex and death right there. Fire, fire, fire. Okay, you got to be willing to be quick. Okay, you got to be willing to change the manifestations of the thoughts of yourself really, really, really fast. Okay, so this is transformation. Okay, this is the best transformation in this deck, working with sex and death. Number 3, this guy over here, he looked crazy, right? Look what he's doing. Oh my God, look like he's trying to do something really fast. They ain't laying down, they're like standing up dancing. Of course they had to do the reflection of this energy here standing up, because laying down would totally, people will just read it in the way of, oh, this is gross, this is nasty, why would they have that in a card? But here they're moving, look like they're dancing, right? And this energy of fire around him, so that's giving like this really quick, this really fast manifestation that's going here. Okay, this could be some action of impulsiveness here, but with this change that we're receiving in this reading, is like, okay, your change, your transformation is going to be, is quick, and you're manifesting very, very quick. Okay, so keep the flow of the nature of the natural flow of water ability. Okay, this dreamlike presence. Okay, here we got some sexual energy within that as well. Yeah, they're totally like, this is like sexual energy. So sexual energy, what does that mean? How does a person carry sexual energy? Well, you can create sexual energy by loving yourself, loving your partner, thinking of things that makes you feel great. Do we have to think too much into that? Transforming through that sexual energy. Stay high vibes, y'all. I know that's stupid and cliche, but I haven't even figured out a real word to say when we're out of here. Okay, but I'll see y'all real soon. Hope y'all like this reading, like the video. I'm about to go in here and do some work. Stability through change, manifesting. We'll come back and definitely do another reading before this full moon. That's coming up really soon. So today is number 9. We're operating on transformation. Lots of change is coming about. We have a sexual energy, which gives us this impulsive energy. To me, is just telling me to being able to operate, transmute very quickly, very fast. Okay. Think about how to make it last. How to make it last forever, okay, through that sex and death energy. Transmute through those operations, because we all came here through that birth canal. So I don't think all of us are restricted and connected from the operation. What makes a person feel good, use that as a tool. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all later. realityandbalance.com. Have a good day, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. See y'all soon. Bye.